Me and Zoe have been together for 9.5 years now.
We met at a holiday camp back when I was about 12 or 13. I realised that he went to the same school as me, and then I sort of stalked him for quite a few years. But then when he left school and I left school, we sort of just forgot about each other. Must have been about 10 years later or something like that. He messaged me on Facebook, and it went from there really. He just asked me on a date, and then the rest is history.
I proposed to Zoe on a private island in Thailand.
I was completely shocked. And we booked a trip to Thailand in December.
I had the proposal all planned for probably 5 or 6 months before we actually went away. Zoe just thought we were just going on a holiday, so she had no idea at all.
We spoke about marriage and getting engaged, but because we just moved in, we didn't really have much money. We were just trying to do things on the house and get the house all up and ready really. So yeah, when he did it in Thailand, it was a complete shock because I didn't expect it at all.
It was absolutely perfect.
When he went through customs, his bag got checked.
She did nearly find out at customs at Thailand when they went through my bag and they nearly found the ring. But I managed to usher Zoe off to the other side of the checking area so she didn't see him when they pulled it out. So. But it was quite close, yeah.
I think it was our first full day. He booked a speedboat, a boat ride over to this island. He went for a little walk and I thought, oh, I want to go for a little walk as well. So I went off for a little walk where he'd gone and he followed me. When we got around the corner, he said, look over there. And as I did, when I turned back round, he was down on one knee. So yeah, I was so shocked. It took me a little while to actually say yes. And he was like, you're going to say yes? I was like, yes. Yeah, a bit overwhelmed to be honest. That's why I feel it took me a little while to actually say yes. I think I was being shocked.
Feeling a bit nervous, I must admit, yeah. Excited, but nervous as well.
A little bit nervous, but I'll be okay.
It means that we haven't seen each other since yesterday daytime. We went out for breakfast.
He stayed at home last night and we stayed at the cottage just behind.
And then she came up to here, stayed the night with the girls.
I literally got into bed and my mum was overdrive. Literally I was thinking of 100,000,001 things. I managed to get a little bit of sleep.
So I've not seen her since. Quite nervous to see her now.
He bought me a lovely necklace with my dad in it. And it's got personalisation on the back, forever in my heart. When I actually step outside, got my dress on, I think I'll be nervous. It's the vows that I'm really scared of. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be okay.
Marrying Zoe is a massive thing and I love her all the world over, yeah. I love her massively, yeah. As much as anyone can do, so. Zoe, I give you this ring as a symbol of our marriage. I promise to be loving, faithful and loyal to you in living our married life together. Yeah.
Gary, I give you this ring. The symbol of our marriage. I will promise to be loving, faithful and loyal to you in living our marriage life together.
Oh, now, husband and wife.
My name's Nick, I'm Zoe's brother. I'd like to begin by welcoming you all today for taking the time and effort to join us on such an occasion to celebrate the marriage of Zoe and Gary. We hope you have a great, memorable time in these beautifully wonderful surroundings. Many congratulations to Zoe and Gary. We wish you health, wealth and happiness. We would like to welcome Jill and Steve and family into the crazy world of the Harvey family. For those of you who've not had the pleasure of knowing our dad, he had a great sense of humour and would wind anyone up who come through the front door. As you will know, Gary. Gary.
Yes, sir.
Dad had a lot of respect for you, especially when he told him you were to marry his daughter. He knew you would always take care of her. There was one thing that he could not understand. And that was why you would sit around the lake all day and night and not catch a thing. Didn't he once tell you his record was over 70 in one day? Yeah, he loved to wind you up. He did. Well, I think Dad had the last word, in the matter of fishing, Gary, because the biggest catch for you was marrying his daughter. May you hold her in your keep net and love and cherish her forever. It was a cruel blow what has happened to us in the last few months, but we've stayed strong and supported one another. We wish to thank family and friends who have helped us through it all. It was an honour to be at Zoe's side today. And I'm going to be at Zoe's side today, and Dad will always be with us. Please enjoy the rest of today and raise a glass to Keith, our dad.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks.
Love you.
Love you too.
Well, that is some speech to follow, isn't it? Jesus Christ. My wife and I would like to say a big thank you to you all for being here today. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone that made this day possible as well. So there's my mum and Steve, who have been very supportive the whole way through. At points, I think my mum was carrying the stress for both me and Zoe for the whole way through, so thank you very much for that. Thank you for Daphne, for bringing up such a wonderful, lovely, caring, beautiful daughter. And for helping plan such a fantastic wedding, because we wouldn't have been able to do it without you, for sure. Thank you to all of our beautiful bridesmaids, and they all do look beautiful, don't they? Thank you to my best man and my best mate, Ben. And my ushers, they all look handsome, don't they? Come on, look at them, come on. I'd like to say a toast to everybody that made today possible. To everybody. So, as you know, recently we've all lost someone very special. That someone was Zoe's dad and my father-in-law. Keith was loved very dearly by us all and will be sorely missed. Keith would have been so proud if he was here today to see his beautiful daughter, and she does look beautiful, doesn't she? So, to raise a glass to Keith. I'd like to thank my beautiful wife for putting up with me for the last 9.5 years. God only knows how you've done that. I mean, it's pretty mad. It's pretty mad, but without you, God knows where I'd be. So to you, Zoe.
Well, everyone seems to be having a great time so far, and we've still got Gary's dancing to look forward to. I say dancing, it'll probably be that weird clapping thing he does. So how do I find myself here? Well, I first met Gal about 30 years ago when we started infant school. I do remember once in those early years, Mum and I were in the car on the way home from school when we saw Gary waiting at a zebra crossing. Mum stopped the car to let him cross the road, and he casually gave her the middle finger and carried on walking. Bad Gary. In all honesty, Gal is my best mate. He's been a brilliant friend over the years and someone I can always rely on. I couldn't be happier for him and Zoe today. So here's to love, laughter and happily ever after as Gary and Zoe start their new chapter. Please stand and toast to their husband and wife. Gary and Zoe.